What is up, everybody? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to Space Engineers Survival 2025. This is episode number 13, and it is just the start of morning right here, and we have a busy episode ahead of us. Last episode we built, well, not last episode. Last episode we built the turrets over there, the big giant turret thing that you can barely see in the darkness. But the previous episode, we built this welder right here, and I was asking for names, trying to figure out what I should name it. And I finally have read the comments for the names, and I've gotten some really good names like the hippo, the stingray, the albatross, the tailless scorpion, the walrus, the tadpole, but the one that I really like, and I think you guys will know I love puns. The one I really liked is the welderbeast, so I think that's what we're gonna go with, calling this the welderbeast. It's like the wildebeest, but for welding, because it is a welder after all. Okay, and just double checking the spelling, actually, I would totally miss this. It's welderbeast with two E's instead of an EA. Very strange spelling for that one, but yeah, that's how you spell wildebeest, just with OE for the weld. All right, so now we have the wildebeest Mark 1. Perfect. And I think that actually fits really well because the wildebeest is kind of like a, well, it looks kind of like a goat looking thing. It's like a goat mixed with a bison. I don't know. It's a weird animal, and this is a weird ship, so I think it fits. It works. Thank you, everybody, for your really great suggestions. Off camera, by the way, just after I finished recording last episode, I did do a little bit because I realized I forgot to actually add in this med bay to the main base. We added one to the weapon base over there, but we didn't add one to the main base, so I added it right here, and we now have our little container, which was right there. It's been moved right there, and we also have our med bay right there, so we can now get our power level up really quickly instead of having to wait for the survival kit to do its thing. So that's very nice. So yeah, this episode I kind of want to do some combat. That's kind of where I'm gearing toward, but I don't really want to use this. I mean, we could. What I was thinking of was we might build a combat ship, though. Because the problem with the seagull is the seagull could definitely take out that lookout tower over there, because we already dealt with the lookout tower earlier, but the frontier outpost would be very tricky. I mean, we could definitely try with the seagull if we want to. And maybe that's not a bad idea, because the seagull is at this point a little bit obsolete, because, I mean, it's our only ship with weapons, which is really a strong point for it, but it only has a little bit of storage, whereas our wildebeest over here has plenty of storage, and as does our mining ship here, our armadillo. But, and it's also an atmospheric ship, which is not very great with where we are. So maybe we do try to use it for that frontier outpost. That would be a really good encounter to go for. We also have this ship that we need to deal with. I totally forgot this existed. Okay, maybe we'll go for the frontier outpost and then we'll come back and do something with this ship. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, let's get this actually repaired here real quick so that we go in with a full ship. We need our conveyor converter right here. Let me make sure that's positioned in the right way. Looks like it is. We'll go ahead and build that up with a right click. Can I grab some components from you? Thank you very much. And I guess we'll build up our battery as well. We probably are gonna need it. We'll just throw a normal battery right there. Because at this point, the seagull is potentially on its last legs. We're gonna give it this hurrah right here, this mission that it can go on. But if it doesn't come back, I'm gonna be sad that we're losing the seagull, but I'm not gonna be heartbroken. Well, I'll be a little I'm not gonna be inconsolable is what I'm trying to say. All right, let's get a get in here. We'll throw this right here where the other one used to be. Go ahead and right click, or in middle mouse button this for components. And you know what? Since we're going on a somewhat dangerous mission here, I'm gonna go ahead and give this some heavy armor for the beak, because I think that's probably warranted at this point. All right, get that built up. Let's get some more of these blocks right here. I don't think I have a steel plate. Oh no, I do have steel plates on me still. And then what right there? Just the light armor. All right, our seagull is looking pretty good at this point. We've got plenty of ammo in this thing, so let's get ready for a little mission. We're gonna go for, I think we're gonna go straight for the frontier outpost, try that guy out. I'm gonna make sure that we have ammo in this thing real quick while the sun still comes up, because I do want to be able to actually see the frontier outpost when we get to it. I think that'd be a really big help in our operation here. Let's also take out anything that's in here, because I know the seagull usually has a lot of stuff in the back connector. So let's try and yoink anything we can. We'll throw it back in here, I guess. All right, everything's out of the seagull, so I think we're pretty much ready to go. This is gonna be a dangerous mission. Frontier outpost, here we come. All right, let's turn on all of our stuff. So we'll do number 7, number 6, and number 8 to disconnect. And we're ready to go. We have plenty of power, and we should be good. Make sure these things still work. Looks like they do. Perfect. All right, let's start heading over there. Frontier Outpost. Oh man. So if we remember correctly, they actually had, the Frontier Outpost had 2 assault cannon turrets, and a bunch of interior turrets, I think. I don't think they had any GATs, or if they did, maybe they had 2 GATs on the top. I'm not sure. We'll see in just a second here. It's still gonna be a little bit dark, so I didn't wait like the perfect amount of time. We have an independent contractor intruder above us. Yeah, up there. It's intruding for sure, but we're attacking a parallax thing, so hopefully the independent contractor doesn't try to help. Doesn't try to help out. Okay, let's head on over. This is gonna be a fight. Hopefully we can find a sneaky angle that we can use to attack this base, that we don't have to wait, that we don't have to attack it head on. Okay, we're staying a little bit low as we come in here. We're still about 2.5 kilometers out, and the weapons I think have a range of, I want to say they also have a range of 800, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's go ahead and lock on this as soon as we can. But I know they don't have any weapons that shoot far enough to be in danger right now. Let's go into our camera here and check out what we're looking at. Yeah, okay, so there's gonna be, looking at this, a bunch of interior turrets around, and then right there, that's an assault cannon turret. The other assault cannon turret is right there. You see it kind of aiming up a little bit on the other side. So that's the one that we don't really need to worry about. This one right here on the other side, we do need to worry about though, because it does have a line of sight on us. Now, we could just go straight in and try to open fire on it and take it out before it can do anything to us. Or we can hide behind a tree so that hopefully its shots hit a tree and not us. That's also another option. How far are we out right now? I'm not too worried. Until we're 800, I'm not too worried. I don't know 100 like what their range is 100%, but we'll see when it starts aiming at us. I know for a fact the interior turrets aren't going to be able to hit us for a while, because they have a max range of 600, I believe. Okay, here's 800. Let's open fire on this thing. We're gonna aim up here. It's not actually even aiming at us, so I wonder what its range is. What's with enemy bases not attacking us recently? Okay, I'm gonna go closer just to make sure it actually can attack us, because, you know, as the creator of this world, I gotta make sure that nothing is wrong. You know what I'm saying? See, all I'm looking for is for it to. Okay, there we go. Okay, it can aim at us, so we're in a fair fight. Let's actually fight this now. It occurred to me I didn't check the ammo on our other weapon. Oh man, we're spraying and praying here. I'm getting ready for it to shoot at us again. It might only have a range of 600, which is wild if you set your turrets to have a range of 600. But we're just gonna keep firing at this guy. And I guess it's not gonna fire at us if we're just out here. I don't know, okay, that's a parallax thing. I don't know why they set their range to 600, but here we are. All right, there we go. That's the assault cannon down. So we have an issue with one of our turrets here. Let me go into our inventory and go to our turrets. Yeah, so I'm gonna give this 3 ammo. Not 6, 3 ammo. There we go, because it didn't have any ammo there. All right, yeah, so for some reason those were set to 600 meter range instead of 800. I don't know why. That was an interesting choice on their part, but we're gonna move in. Okay, we have some of those guys shooting at us. So let's start peppering them, just like they're gonna start peppering us. I'm aiming a little high. Let's aim a little lower here. I'm not too worried about them. They're interior turrets. To be fair, an interior turret can mess us up, but we're, you know, I think they're a lot more scared of us than we are of it. Okay, there we go. Those are the interior turrets down. There should be more. I think there's one right here. Surprised it's not shooting at us. Okay, that autocannon is shooting at us. I'm gonna take out this interior turret so we don't have to worry about it. And let's move in a little closer. I'm really not worried about that autocannon turret. Okay, there's interior turret shooting from there. We'll pepper it. There's a second one right there to the right of it. Let's take him out. Yep, he's down. Perfect. All right, let's continue to move in. We just have to be a little bit cautious because I believe there's going to be one of those nullifier things on here that cause us damage if we try to hop out. And I think that might be it actually, right in front of us. Okay, middle mouse button switches to just one weapon, so I can actually hit it right here. I'm gonna kill that thing because look, if I get out of my seat here, let's go to the bottom. I'll show you what I mean. If I hop out, you'll see that we start taking damage because of those personnel inhibitor fields. So we've got to take that thing out right here. I don't know if that's the personnel inhibitor or the jetpack inhibitor, but we're not going to take any chances. We're just gonna take it out. There it is. And that was the jetpack inhibitor. So we can now use our jetpack, but we still can't walk around. So somewhere on here, there's a personnel inhibitor field. I think that's a decoy. Let's switch back to multiple weapons here as we move around, because we need to be cautious of more interior turrets. Yep. Oh, that's a proper turret. Oh, that's scary. That is a proper turret. Okay, how much damage do we have here? Whoa, 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 how can you hit us? X? Okay, we've lost a turret here. Which kind of makes me think that I want to back up and fix it, but I don't know. If we can find the personnel inhibitor field, we're good. I mean, we still have Gat on the left side, so it's possible we could take this out. But I don't know if I want to take that fight quite yet. Let's move up a little bit just to see if we can find that personnel inhibitor field, because if we can, then we can actually move around. It's possible it would be in here. See, that thing has an interior turret right there, and there's another interior turret right there, so assaulting this complex is going to be a little bit tricky. And there's the other turret over there that we definitely don't want to get hit by. All right, let's back up. Let's get out of the range of the inhibitor field, and let's fix our turret so we have 2 turrets again. All right, we're 800 away, so the personnel inhibitor field should not mess with us anymore. Let's turn off our dampeners. We should be able to hop out. Perfect. So I want to go ahead and fix anything that's damaged. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to grab this. And then I think... No, you're still fine. I'll grab you, and you're still fine as well. I'll grab the stuff for you. And let's go back to base real quick, grab some stuff, and then we'll come back with... we'll come back ready to fight. We just need to do a quick little repair. And I should have brought materials with me to repair. That's a rookie mistake. Check the ammo, check the materials. Note for future self. Okay, back at the Seagull, which is hiding nicely in the trees here. We're gonna go ahead and repair all of our stuff that took a little bit of damage. I think some of these thrusters might be offline as well. Give that some bulletproof glass, give this some steel plates. So our Gatling guns, I'm gonna give them each 5 because it looks like they were running a little bit low on ammo. So there we go, 5 and 5. And let's get back in the fight. Dampeners on, and we're ready. Let's move in. So there should be a safe angle to move in on. We're gonna go ahead and right click on this. We'll be a little cautious of the assault cannon turret because it was trying to shoot at us earlier, but I think this is a relatively safe angle. All right, we're going a little fast. Let's slow down. I'm just gonna peek this real quick and shoot this thing with both turrets. There we go. He's down. Probably another one on the... No, actually, that's the center. What is shooting at me? I don't know what's shooting at me. Something is trying though, for sure. I don't know if it's hitting me. We could try. Let's try and turn around here. Is there? What do we have under there? Okay, that's just a decoy block. We could try and hit this assault cannon, so we don't have to worry about it. Where even is it? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Yeah, let's peek this assault cannon and try and hit it. I'm gonna switch to 1 cannon because I think we can hit it where it can't hit us right now. So we're gonna exploit that here. Now, if it were a little smarter, it would switch to just 1 cannon as well and then try and shoot us with that one. But it's not. So we're just gonna hit it. We're gonna exploit that, hit it right here. Why did I just see a lightning strike? It looked like Zeus tried to help me there for a moment. All right, it should be down. There it is. We'll switch to both cannons again, and let's peek this side over here, see if we can... I think there's a Gatling, a little interior turret in here as well, because I have attacked a base like this. Oh, okay, we were able to take it out, but it did some damage. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, soldiers! We have soldiers! Oh, good lord, they're powerful. Okay, we were able to take them out, but good lord, they did some damage. All right, we should be able to land here. We have to watch out because it looks like they have soldiers. Okay, that right there, that's that turret I was saying probably exists. I think it's right in there. Because we did attack a very similar base on in the last series. What? Okay, okay. Oh, another soldier. Oh no, that is a turret. There we go, we were able to take it out. We gotta be careful because sometimes they will blow through the blocks, which is crazy. Okay, we've got soldiers here. Let's go ahead and land. I'm gonna hop out. Oh, the personnel inhibitor field's still up. Oh, shoot. Well, where's the personnel inhibitor field? Okay, don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Oh, he's opening this. Okay, I know there's a turret in here as well. Ah! If we could find the personnel inhibitor field, we could actually... Don't do it. I guess they're only programmed to attack people, so they're not actually attacking us, which is fine, but if we get out, they would definitely attack us. I think they know they're outmatched as long as I'm in the ship, though. Okay, we'll move up here real quick, see if the personnel inhibitor field is visible from the top. Unfortunately, these personnel inhibitor fields are sometimes a bit of a pain to find. It's in the base somewhere, but I don't know where. It could be under the base, I guess, but there might also be a turret. Yeah, there's a turret under there. I mean, I can take that turret for sure. Easy. Ow. Okay, I genuinely don't know where this personnel inhibitor field is, but I think if you hop out, it'll show you where it is. Yeah. Okay, it is that thing. So it's kind of in the middle of the base, which is a pain. But we can probably just shoot through this right here and then eventually get to it. So let's do that. What is shooting at me? There's a turret that can see me, I think. Oh, that turret. There we go. I was able to get the turret on the bottom. The personnel suppression field is right up there. So let's just light it up. It should be right past those blocks. I guess we'll be shooting a couple more turrets. Oh god, the one above can see us. Oh, I didn't expect that. Light it up, light it up, light it up. There it is. Okay, we were able to get a couple more turrets. Let's hop out again and see where that personnel inhibitor field is, because I'm still not sure where it is. I'm gonna have to shoot this dude though, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately, he's an enemy. That's awkward. Off we go to grab a little bit of ammo. Okay, personnel suppression field. Here it is. Let's light it up until it's broken. Boom. Personnel suppression field is gone. All right, the second we hop out of here, those bots are gonna attack us, so we need to be ready. I think we have a weapon on our hotbar already, so we should be good. Let's turn off our dampeners and get ready with our pistol, I guess. Yep. All right, maybe I should have cleared the AO before I did that. All right, we're back at the Seagull. Let's go ahead and hop in here real quick. Are there any bots around? There definitely were a second ago. I'd like to get my body. I'm just hopping in here so I can check. I don't know where they are. I'm gonna go for my body. Body, please. Yoink. Okay, I've got my body. Pistol. Let's grab the other weapon. Character tools, character weapons. Put you on the hotbar. There we go. Okay, we're ready. Now we have to be very cautious because they do a lot of damage. Okay, I'd like to move in through there. We already took out that turret, so it's pretty clear. All right, let's go. We have a door right there, and then we have the turret right here. I'm a little worried they're gonna come up behind me though. I'm a little worried because I set the bot damage really, really high to the point where they'll kill me in probably like 4 or 5 shots. And I did that on purpose. We'll kill them in the same amount of shots, but I wanted them to be a little scary. A little bit of a force to be reckoned with. All right, let's move in here. I know there's going to be a turret in here. Oh, good Lord. They're talking. Oh, good, sweet Jesus. Okay, let's hold this. You're down. You're down. Ah, no! They are scary. If it's too much, maybe I'll turn the modifier down a little bit. But we were able to take out one right there. It's only because they rushed at the same time, which was very smart on their part. All right, we're back. First move, hop inside the Seagull to take stock of the situation. I think we should be good. I should be able to go over to my body. Go, 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 go. Okay, one turret's down. That's good. Grab everything here. Switch to the weapon. Okay, we know. Maybe they only got aggroed when I started destroying this. Let's see if that, like, brings them in. I hear him moving. Boom, gotcha. What you gonna do now? No, no, stay open, stay open. There's another one. Oh, there's so many of them. Okay, back to the Seagull. That's our safe space. I think they go back to their seats when, after I get killed. Which is good for me. That means I can go and get my body. Very nice of them. All right, let's move in. So we know that if we damage something, that kind of sets them off. Yeah, that does. So let's kind of hide in our little place right here and wait for them. Oh, I hear one. I don't know where they are, which scares me. Okay, they're shooting over there. I just have to make sure I don't get flanked. Oh my gosh. Okay, there was definitely one here though. Where? Ah! He had to reload. I have 1 HP. I mean, 11, but same thing. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I think the real question is, do they respawn? I'm not scared anymore. Let's move in. I'm gonna take a different angle. I think they're probably gonna be sitting in their seats wherever they are. Yeah, one not there, but up here maybe. I have to be cautious because there's a turret probably right here. There's one right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I'm flanked. I don't like it. Oh, shoot. I'm not hitting him. One down. Reload. Reload, dang you. He's down. Ah! He's down. Reloading. They might all be down. But now I still have to worry about the turret. Ah. All right, moving back in. This is where we get to see if they do indeed respawn. If they're still up here, sitting in their chairs, then they respawn. Let's grab our stuff. If they don't respawn, then there were just like a lot of them. Okay, that turret's down. I think we're good. I don't think they do respawn. But the way that that mod works is it populates them inside these chairs. So whenever there's a chair like this, that puts one here. I think I probably do need to lower their damage a tiny bit so they don't like kill me that fast. And maybe I need to lower my damage a little bit too, because I do kill them. Well, actually, it's not that bad for me because it does require quite a few shots. But okay, let's see what we have inside some of these freight containers here. We should have something over here. Yeah. The last time I was here on the other series, there was one of these things right here. So we have a research point that we can use over at the lookout, not the lookout tower, the trade tower over there. So maybe we'll check that out. Freight container, anything? Nope, doesn't look like there's anything in that one. We have these backpacks, which are gonna give us whatever they had. So they had pistols. What I found though, when I was dealing with their damage, when I was configuring it, what I found is even if they have pistols, like the pistols versus the rifle does like very similar amount of damage, which I thought was very strange. But, and I couldn't find a sweet spot between that to give it so that the pistols don't do a crazy amount of damage, but the rifles still do a lot. I wanted going against a dude with a rifle to be kind of scary, but going against a dude with a pistol to be not as scary, but still, you know, threatening. That was the goal. Oh, that guy had the Uzi. Well, I'm gonna be Uziing the Uzi. Cargo container right here. Let's go ahead and hack that, see what's inside. Nothing. What about here? Probably ice. Yep, we have ice in there. We have a weapon rack right here with nothing in it. Got some containers over here. Probably, oh, okay, we do have some ammo in that, which I'll hopefully grab. Okay, that's damaged. Probably another turret in here. Yeah, I see it. There's another turret right. I can barely get an angle. Yeah, right there. There's another turret just chilling. So we'll have to deal with that. And then I think there's probably another turret in that room and in that room, because we did see one in this room for sure. So I'll have to be a little cognizant of those as well. Let's hack that, see if there's anything. Hack this one. If I can get like a Pro 1 or something, I can maybe use that. A little bit of ammo, nice. That's always good to see. Explosives, I'm definitely gonna be using those. A hunchback dropship over there. A little bit of ammo. There we go. I put a couple blocks up so that we can walk around without having to worry about, you know, walking on jagged blocks. I'm gonna grab the personnel suppression field stuff as well. Where was it? I just saw it. I'm blind. Oh, it's this. Because it has superconductors and gravity components and stuff that I could definitely use. All right, this is a lot of materials that we can grab stuff from. What was in you? Oh my God, 3 elite hand drills, 2 elite. Wow, that's really good components. So if we ever die and lose our stuff, we'll have this stuff as backup. Very nice. And we have another turret in here that we're gonna have to deal with here. So let's see, it's right there. I mean, I could like go above it. That's probably the easiest way. Oh yeah, it was right there. Perfect. Okay, that should be the only turret in here, right? Yeah, okay. So we have all these things, which might have goodies in them. Let's see, you don't have anything. What about you? You have some space credits. Very few, but still some. Nothing in you. You have some elite welders, very good. And you have nothing in you. Okay, so lots of good stuff that we can grab, and we most certainly will. For you, I would like your ammo, so I'm gonna do the thing where we build it up, grab the ammo, then we can destroy it. And we know for a fact that we have a second turret up here in this place, so it should be, what, right here maybe? Or, oh no, okay, it's right here. All right, there goes the assembler, and then, was it, oh, it's here, okay. I hope they can't shoot me from here. There, perfect. All right, so that should be all the turrets on the base destroyed. Nice. All right, this was our first very sketchy battle that we did. The seagull performed very well, I thought, although it would have been better if I had brought some materials with me that I could use to repair the seagull on the fly instead of having to go all the way back to base for that stuff. The soldiers were very scary. They're strong. Well, other than that, I thought that was pretty good. I'll probably, between this episode and the next one, I'll probably lower the soldier damage to, it's on 5 times. I'll probably lower it to 4 times, see how that plays out. And hopefully that'll make them a little bit, I want them still to be scary, but not to be to the point where if there's like 2 of them, then I'm definitely not gonna make it out of that alive. All right, let's get through these doors here. We're gonna have to bring the welderbeast, or the grindabeast as it is, in this case, over here to take down this base, because this is a lot of components for us. This is enough stuff that we could probably build up everything that's on our base, if I had to guess, with all these steel plates and stuff. Boom, we're in. All right, I'm gonna hack this down, grab its ammo as well, because we do like those ammo shells that they have. Thank you. I guess we don't necessarily need them, because we do have a lot of magnesium around us, so we can always just go and grab stuff to make ammo, but all right, let's see what's inside these. We're gonna grind these down and, oh, actually, wait, what am I doing? Hang on. I have a level 3 one of those. It's in here. But yeah, I have a level 3 one. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Boom. I'm gonna take this as well. Boom. Put these in there. Yeah, that should speed things up a little bit. So let's go ahead and put those on our hotbar. We've got our level 3 welder already. We'll get our level 3 grinder and our level 3 hand drill. And that's gonna speed things up considerably, I think. Too much. It speeds things up too much for us. But luckily it drops what was in there, and it looks like we have some MR30E rifles, which is the best version of the rifle, and some whatever the S10E pistols. So very good. Very good stuff for us. Hack this. Oh, let's build this up. More elite rifles, which we can definitely use since we have a lot of that AI-enabled soldiers. We're definitely going to get into more hand-to-hand combat fights. By hand-to-hand, I of course mean rifle to rifle. I'll put the rifle back for now. I will say I'm a little surprised we didn't get any Pro 1s or Row 1s. The last time we took out one of these bases, which was in the last series on Pertam, was it on Pertam? No, on Europa, sorry. We did take out, or we did get some Pro 1s from this base, but it looks like this time we don't. Some speed modules though, that's gonna be nice. And if we can find some yield modules as well, that would be really good. If we have yield modules, they'll be on the back of that guy. Which I think we're safe to walk around in, by the way, because we've taken out all the stuff. Let's see what you guys are. Power efficiency, yield. Ooh, okay. We do have a couple yield modules, very good. I want the Gatling ammo from you, so I'm gonna go ahead and right click you and then see if I have the stuff on base. Is there another turret in here? There's still a turret in here. And I don't have my thing. Okay, we just need to be cautious of that. But I wanna build this guy up so that I can grab its ammo, because it doesn't seem like they just fall. All right, you're built up again. And I'm gonna go ahead and steal your ammo. I'll steal 35 of it. So if something comes by, you should be able to take it out. And see, they always have their aiming radius set to 600 for some reason, where 800 is definitely better, because otherwise I can outrange them. So I don't know why they all have it set to 600, but that's why I'm able to take out the base so easily, I guess. There's that other turret. You need to take it out at some point. We have a med bay here, so I'm not too afraid to try. Let's get our weapon back. We'll grab, I do have we'll try the MR30E, why not? Grab a little bit of that ammo. Press G, go to our weapons, pull that down to our hotbar, and let's give this guy a try. Did I not grab the ammo? I grabbed the wrong ammo. Put our pistol ammo back, and let's grab the rifle ammo. All right, we're gonna peek right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just 8 shots. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's hop down here real quick. I think there were some steel plates that we could grab. And let's throw these in here. Okay, at this point, the entire base should be neutered, more or less, or so to speak. There are no more turrets anywhere, and it should be ours. There's something in there. Oh yeah, the 15 space credits. Let me not forget that. That's a very important piece of the puzzle here. We forget those. What do we do? All right, this is going to be a huge grinding project, so maybe I'll come back and do this off camera in between the episodes so that we can get this all ground down, because this is probably going to take another like 30 minutes. So I'll probably put on some music and get this done. But for now, let's take what we have and let's head back over to our base, I think. So we'll grab, we don't have any connectors on this base here, do we? For now, I'll go ahead and connect this stuff right here so that both sides are connected and I can transfer materials between them. Let me right click on the ones that I have remaining here. Okay, there we go. The two sides are connected. And what I wanted to do as well is maybe remove this. All right, there we go. Put a little connector right here so that we can go ahead and connect as well with the Seagull or with any other ship that comes over here. We'll remove these blocks also so that we have a nice, easy way to get in. You know, I genuinely think it might be faster for me to grind this entire base down with my grinder as opposed to the ship, because the ship is very, very slow to grind things down. And sure, my inventory size is not that great, but if I have connectors that are close by or containers that are close by, it's not too much of an issue. All right, there we go. We were able to grind down most of the front of the base here. Let's hop inside the Seagull. Let's grab some of these components. And let's skedaddle back to the base, and then I'll mark this right here for deconstruction at some point. So new from current position, we'll call it big base deconstruct, give it a nice orange color for the deconstruction, and we'll come back here probably off camera and get the deconstruction done. There we go. Let's go ahead and connect to that, and let's go and fill up our inventory. Okay, that's almost a full cargo container for the Seagull, so I'm worried. But it looks like the Seagull still flies, so that's good. All right, let's head on back to base. Hopefully that super gremlin doesn't try to mess with us. But yeah, we were able to take out this big base. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Check it out. That's a pretty large base. With 2 big guns, all we needed for that was the Seagull with the 2 Gatling guns on the front, which is kind of impressive. And to be fair, it's only because they had their weapons set to 600 meters, which was a big blunder on their part. But yeah, I don't think we did too badly. All right, let's head back home. And then as we're home, there's a project I want to start on that I don't know how far we're going to get into. We're probably only going to lay the groundwork for, but I think it's going to end up being something pretty neat. Oh, our ship is still marked as an enemy grid. Uh-oh, that's not good. I'm going very fast into this mountain. Oh. Okay, I think we only destroyed a little armor block on the front. Yeah, I realized, I was like, I held the spacebar trying to go up and it wasn't doing anything. I was like, oh no, that's not a good sign. Nothing good comes from the spacebar. Not doing anything. Ow. Okay, well, it's fine. We don't have a connector on the bottom anymore, so, I mean, we could try to do like a crazy maneuver to get this connected like this. I mean, it would probably work. Let's see. Oop. Proxy? Yeah, that worked. All right, let's press number 6. Let's press number 7 to charge. And we now have the Seagull facing up, which is good. We can work on the belly if we need to. But all in all, I think I'd like to say good job, Seagull. You did really well on that mission. You did actually a lot better than I could have imagined you would do also. Okay, we're gonna have to get used to that though. But the thing that I want to do here, the mission that I want to start, it's not really a mission, I guess. We have a security outpost that's kind of on the mountain there. That's kind of neat. Yeah, so in the future, if we want to do stuff like that, we can. But let's grab some steel plates so we can start this. I'm gonna grab those, put those in storage, and grab, well, maybe I'll grab 200 and then grab a couple of these for good measure. Let's go in here, put that in there. Let's, now we have only 19%. So let's go for a tank. And I want to go for this one because I know these ones always work. Perfect. All right. So the idea that I have here is I want to make some homing rockets. And this is a long-term idea. I don't think this is going to be done at any point in the near future, but I think we can at least start on it. And the idea is if a reaver comes over us and like tries to shoot at our stuff, we would have this kind of silo. And I'm thinking kind of right there, but we could really put it anywhere. I mean, let's look at other ideas. Like we put it over there. We could put it right here if we wanted to. But the idea is, imagine I'm a missile and I'm aiming up. We have this silo. A reaver comes over us. The missile, kind of like what we did in the last series with the ships coming out of the AMG Snowstorm, where if a ship attacked us when we pressed a button, they would launch for a little while, and then they would turn into kind of like AI bots and go seek out whatever they wanted to destroy. So we would do the same thing for a missile, except we would set them to intercept. So essentially, we would have them in this little silo. When an enemy attacked us, we would set them to launch, so they'd go, and then they'd turn into AI things set to intercept. They'd kind of turn, and they'd lock onto whatever they're trying to get, and they'd go and blow them up. So we need explosives for that, but we also need kind of a silo with the ability to create these missiles. They don't have to be that big. All you would really need is a warhead, you need some thrusters, and a little battery would probably do. So they would be quite small little missiles. You could probably build them very cheaply. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to do here. I think that'd be a neat thing that we could do. So for something like that, we would want a silo because I would want to build them in an area where the Reaver can't destroy the building thing. So I was thinking kind of off the side of the bridge. We'd have like a little, about that far away from the bridge. We'd have a little silo starting. So imagine it goes out like this, and then like in or whatever, like that. Boom, 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 boom. And then same on this side, and then kind of around like that, and then back in like this. And this is just kind of a little mock-up so you guys can see what I'm kind of thinking right here. So you'd have that silo, and then you'd have all the little missile things down there, and you'd probably have, I don't know, I'd probably want like 10 of them being built at the same time. And that wouldn't be too difficult because they'd be so small that we could probably just have a stationary welder facing up, and that would probably be able to build the entire thing. That's the goal, at least. So it would be rather easy to do that. So we'd have one right there, and then we could even have a second one over here, if you could imagine that. Actually, you know what? They don't even have to be circular silos. Circular silos is because missiles are usually circular, and you only have one missile in a silo. But we could even do something like this, where it comes out, like here, and it would be, I don't know. Well, let's imagine we expand the bridge, because we might expand the bridge one more block on either side, so that it's 5 instead of the 4. So if we imagine it's like that, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say. And then we could have this come all the way over here, and we could have this silo be kind of like a rectangular thing if we want to. And then we could just mirror the same thing on the other side, and we'd have this giant sort of missile silo that can open up and launch a bunch of missiles at once. And we probably wouldn't want it to go too much further than like this. Yeah, probably not much more than that right there. But we'd have this big silo, which would be kind of cool, and it would I'm just gonna go ahead and expand the bridge here, because I know we're gonna want to eventually, so might as well do it now. All right, so that would sort of become our bridge right here. And in fact, what I probably want to do is let's bring this back one block right here, and we'd have a degree of separation between the bridge and the silo. And I think that would make a little more sense. All right, that's our silo right there. It's gonna be right there. We're gonna have 2 blocks of separation between the bridge and the silo, and we could do the same thing on the other side as well. So 1, 2, and then this would be the start right here. It'd go all the way to the same area that it was. We're gonna, of course, run into our little mini silo that we built. All right, so that's the vibe. That's the vibe we're going for right there. Little silo right there. Not little, I mean, it's a pretty big silo. So you can imagine if something attacks, we would just press a button, a door would open or something like that, and then you'd see all the missiles would start launching and would go for it. And we probably want to have a couple buttons, so maybe one button only activates this side, one button only activates this side, or maybe we have 4 buttons, one activates half of this side, because we don't want to launch every single missile for a tiny Reaver threat, right? So we need to be conscious of that as well. Okay, I kind of like this. I think this little brainstorming session has gone pretty well. We have a pretty good idea of how we want to do this now. Okay, let's think about where we want the floor to this thing to be. I'm gonna use this one as our first one that we're gonna work on. So I'm gonna build down all the way right here. And we don't really want the floor to be that low, I guess, because we don't want them to have to fly that high. So probably something like this wouldn't be that bad. If the floor were here, missiles would be built right about there. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. So let's build our floor right here. All right, so there's a pretty good idea of where our floor is gonna be. So we're gonna want to bring down, let me think about this for a second. So it's all gonna be small grid. So how do we want to play this? I'm thinking we build them all on one subgrid. Instead of having a different subgrid for all of them, we'll add one small rotor head. We're Turn this on rotor lock. But yeah, I'm thinking I'd do one subgrid for all of them. And then over on the other side, we'd have a second one maybe. All right, so what I'm thinking here is we need to build our first missile so we know what these things are gonna look like. So let's get our merge block. Let's get our small merge block out and start on this thing, just so we know kind of what it looks like, how big it's gonna be, that sort of thing. So merge block right there, merge block right here. There we go, there's our merge block. So we're gonna want our little missile to be, it's gonna have a couple of, I think what we're gonna do is build it kind of like in this shape. So let me go out on this side and I'll show you what I mean. So we're probably gonna go for something like this. 1, 2, 3, kind of like a plus shape like that, and then something like that. So it'll be about that big. That's the goal. Actually, I think I like this shape better right here. So we'll build it like that. So the merge block will be on the bottom. We'll have our 2 thrusters down here as well. We're gonna do one right there and one right there. So those are gonna be our 2 main thrusters. Then we'll have a timer block. We'll want an event controller in here. So the event controller is gonna trigger. The event controller triggers the launch sequence when this thing disconnects. The timer block stops our launch thruster from firing. We'll want an AI flight move block in here for sure. There we go, that's gonna be our AI flight move block, and then we want an AI offensive. That's gonna tell it to go for the, go target the thing. We're gonna want a gyroscope so it can actually turn. And finally, we're gonna want a warhead. All right, so I'm hoping that this is enough to actually guide it to launch. I'm hoping that all we need is these things right here. Let me build them up and I can go from there. I guess we're still missing batteries, aren't we? So then in that case, what we could do is just throw a single little battery right here and then our gyro on top of that. All right, we're out of magnesium, so we can't actually get the explosives right now, but everything else we can build up here. I'm gonna turn you guys off for now because I feel like you're actually doing stuff. All right, so that's our little missile right now. That's what we have so far. And I think this isn't that bad. We could give it a little armor if we wanted to protect it from some damage. We could do something like this. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I'm not gonna do that right now for the prototype though. This is just like showing us what we have. So what I'm hoping is that the AI thing right here will be able to actually fire and track using only these and the gyro. Because I could do it if I needed to. I could track using just these things. But could it? I don't know. So this timer and this event controller should be enough because the event controller is going to trigger this to be armed and this to start firing straight up. The timer is it's also gonna trigger the timer. The timer is gonna turn that off and turn on the AI flight move and the AI offensive. So that should be all the logic we need. And then all the launch logic is gonna go on the main base here. We don't need it to be on these things. All right, in addition to our little missile prototype here, I built a little prototype that I can test just by driving around to see if it actually works. So we have our override thruster and our normal thruster right there. So let me go into control. We've got our control panel here, and we have a remote control here, and I should be able to just control it and then tell it to turn on the override thruster. I'll turn on the normal thruster first to see if the normal thruster actually lets it fly. Let's go ahead and connect that. Yeah, so we can fly with the normal thruster right there. So let's go to K right here, small grid. I'm gonna call this the missile prototype controllable. We're gonna blueprint it as well. So we have it, and let's try and fly it. So missile prototype controllable. We've got our camera right here. Oh shoot, we don't have a gyro on this thing. Hang on. Okay, here's our missile type controllable. We have our gyro now, and we should be able to move up and down and everything like that. So let's go ahead and aim up here. Let's turn on our override thruster. Oh, okay, there's our override thruster. Once we're up to speed, we turn it off and turn this one on, and then we use this thruster to launch wherever we want to go. Okay, it's a little tricky actually. Hang on. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, it is a little tricky because you can't aim at what you want to aim at because otherwise you'll fall. And I wonder if that's what the AI is going to end up doing. All right, the sun's going down, but we have another prototype thing right here, and I think this one is probably the one that I like better. We'd probably want to add a couple more. Well, this is a prototype, so we're not going to add too much more, but we would add eventually some stuff like this. Oh, maybe I might as well add it. Why not? It's one steel plate each. It's not a big deal if we add something like this. Maybe I'll do the same thing down here. I don't know. All right, I like that as a prototype right there. And we probably have lights as well in here so we could see where this thing is while it's going. And then we have our missile in there. So we would have our 1 override thruster right here. So this guy would be set to max override. And then these other 2 thrusters would be just normal thrusters. So you guys, let's turn off because they're just chilling. But this guy right here would be zooming. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be our little mock-up one right here, our little test one. Here, I'll give it a nice little red coloring. Maybe not too red, but like just a hint of red. There we go, so you know that this is our missile. We still need to configure all of the timer block and the event controller and all that stuff so that it actually works. But I think this is a pretty nice, you know, start. Pretty nice starter ship. And I think you can imagine us having a bunch of these right here. So maybe even, we probably have one right here, one right here. Yeah, we just alternate right here. So this would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. Let's say there's 16. So this would have like 16 missiles in here. Obviously, we wouldn't want to fire them all out if like a single Reaver, you know, showed itself. But I mean, you could, depending how strong the threat is. That's pretty good. All right, as the sun goes down, I think this is a perfect place to end this episode. We've got a nice little idea here started, but cutting the episode here gives me time to think about what we want to do in the future for this, and gives you guys time to comment about, you know, what I might have done wrong with my little prototype design here, or things I could do better, or anything like that. I think it was a pretty good episode. We actually took out a base over there, which between this and next episode, I'll go ahead and deconstruct with the, either with this guy or by hand, and then throwing everything inside a container. Not sure, but we'll get all those components over here so that we can build them onto the base. But if you guys are enjoying this series, please let me know. Leave a like on the video. Let me know what you want to see in future episodes down in the comments section below. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do so, and you'll get, you know, updates for when new videos are out and stuff like that. If you'd like to join the channel as a member, or would like to join the Patreon, there's a link down below in the description for each of those. You can get your name in the end credits, as well as a couple other perks. For instance, some of the higher tiers get shout outs at the end of the video. So I'll shout out 3 random of those now. Thank you, Heretical John, Colin Graves, and Tyler Hedstrom for your support. And thank you everybody who's watching this video for your support as well. It means a lot to me. And with that, that's gonna be the end of this one. So I'll see you all in the next episode of Space Engineers Survival 2025.